dishes. I'm Clark Kent, but mix of Autobots and mixed with everything that you've been missing. Please get back and don't get that involved. Freaking sick, I need to pad the walls.
All the way back over again, dog. Like, what's really going on?
Woo!
I know it's not Christmas, I'm okay.
Hey. Texas ain't so bad.
I guess it isn't.
Oh.
Select the team you want to join. Start your week by installing your game plan.
6 and 5, man. I know I done got past this. Let's see. What?
Rockin' Japanese denim. Enough gas to get you above average. I'm in enemies, they bringing my old ways back. Back in my
Man, they tripping.
where they had your whole face smack. Look at you, wonder why hate rap. Ooh, what make you wanna go and say that? And I'm on another wave, and I'm putting on some weight. Feeling overpaid, I'm supposed to do. Don't know your name, we ain't never seen your face. You ain't never, what you trying to prove? I never wanted to ever be over. I'm not a Philly, I thought it'd be colder. I might need a chauffeur.
The online head to head right quick.
Now who are you? I don't know what you do. I don't know you short a few. Oh no, hold up. Come on, out the jaw, come on. I've been swimming through the process. You can't see me on the likeness. You can proceed with precaution. Give the proceeds to my God kids. Hold on my conscience. Same my pop is. Lame when the pop get drop kick by drop kick. Why you gotta lie to me so much, babe? You tell me the same that you told what's his name.
Hey.
If it don't work out, I go back to hustling. Couple 100,000 up in my mother's name. Peace, what peace? Talk about don't shoot, tell that to police. Scared in the
What about it, man? Am I in game chat? Or what's going on?
I never wanted to ever be over. I'm not a
I think I am in game chat. Let me go check. No, I'm not in game chat. I'm about to go game chat. Put a player head to head on Madden, dog. I'll be back in a minute. Y'all can tune in on my channel if y'all want to. You know what I'm saying? Watch me kick this man ass.
As the home squad came out of the tunnel, and it was just absolutely deafening in this building. They're set for football, so are we, as the Seahawks get set to match up with the Dallas Cowboys. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. They go play action here on first down. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Man, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
I know. Harley Destroyer. I know.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Throwing is Wilson. Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
Now, I know we're only 2 plays in, but after giving up back-to-back sacks, something has to change with the protection, and they can't wait to halftime to make an adjustment.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead.
Come here. Come here.
Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run.
Prescott. That's into the hands of Gallup over the middle. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal. Here's Prescott. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. The linebacker, Bobby Wagner, able to get back in coverage and knock it free.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. He'll get it up the middle. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal.
And they've stopped them on the first 2 downs. Obviously, this is an important play coming up here. I think it's more so for the guys on defense, because if they stop them here, I think they've set the tone for the entire game, how difficult it's going to be to score on them.
Prescott on 3rd and goal. That is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Amari Cooper, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was the super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball out of the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. Well, Charles, the Seattle Seahawks, they were 8-5 going into a Week 15 game against the 49ers, a team that they had beaten 10 straight times, and then they lose that game, surprisingly, 26-23. And as they tried to carry momentum toward the playoffs, I was surprised at that outcome.
I was beyond surprised. I thought that game was pretty much a lock because of the momentum Seattle was bringing in, the level of play that they were bringing, and you're taking on a team in San Francisco who's on their third quarterback. Although that young man, Nick Mullins, has acquitted himself quite well. But now, Seattle's got to sweat it out a little bit. The last couple of weeks of the season, trying to get one of the 2 remaining wild card spots, they've got Kansas City in a primetime game before they end up in their last game of the season. So look out for Seattle, but at the same time, they've got some work to do.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. The former Gamecock here. This is Mike Davis. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. Baldwin with it over the middle. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Baldwin's first catch going to be good enough for a first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. And he's going to wind up losing yardage here, as that will take us to the end of the first quarter play.
Yo. We got bad connections or something, bro? What's going on?
Alongside my broadcast partner, Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin hits the Seahawks with a football to begin quarter number 2, but they face a 2nd and long to start things out. To throw is Wilson. And the pressure gets to him again. Tyrone Crawford in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
Wilson of the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here. Now it's Wilson. And he takes a shot on the release, as this will be incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Here we go on 4th with Wilson. He's going to let this one go deep. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And they're going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at the 40. Following the interception, here's Prescott. He's going to wind up and air it out.
Oh, that's my fault.
Double team, and it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. Intended that time for
scared me. I ain't gonna lie.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
He scared me. I ain't gonna lie. That was a mistake. I thought he was going to tackle me. I ain't gonna lie.
After the interception, here's Wilson. He's going to let it go again. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
What Dre say? Back to back. We're going back to back. We're going back to back. Bro, I got fucking 3 fucking interceptions already, bro.
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh yeah, that's
then
right.
With the Eagles.
That's right. Then gets
Man,
with
I'll
the
pick
Eagles.
Madden on
and I believe
2K,
it's
but
Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. A first down carry by Elliott. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Off the corner. Where'd he come from? Well, I guess he came off the corner, but really nice play.
I like when you're able to pose a question and answer it at the same time. That's exactly where he came from, but it's not something that you normally see. Most of the time, we're thinking about those guys covering pass catchers. In this case, he was a big factor in the run game. No gain.
And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with third and about 6 yards to go.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Come on, bro. I ain't gonna lie, the defense is nasty right now. We gotta go on push it in. I'm playing some dude on 9. Named Harley.
No, I'm watching this video.
His ass on the screen. You got the hype, bud.
You want to go eat?
You get a tight end like
We all just got off the field.
used to dishing out punishment, but here he's one that has to absorb the
Bobby
contact.
Wagner got
and as a
D,
result,
man.
unable to hold on to the football.
Cool. Do your shit, Bobby. Chad, when you want to see a great Madden player play, just gonna tune in to my little channel. Go drop me a like right now. I beat this nigga Scoop online.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott.
That's money.
Into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
That's money.
Michael Gallup, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys will extend their lead.
And that's exactly what you're supposed to do with good field position. You make the other side pay when you don't have far to go for the score.
That's money. Gallup is the future.
Now the try here for the point after.
Ooh, I missed it.
The extra point up and good. And it's now 14-0.
I had no that shit in a minute.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. The Seattle offense now set
I'm
to
gonna
come
stop,
back
man.
out
Get that
on
ball
the
back
field.
to third
Already
quarter,
down
man.
2 touchdowns here in the first
You
half.
tell me
This
one
becomes a
doggone
pretty
headset's
important
finally
drive,
broke.
doesn't it?
It certainly does.
headset's
And a
probably
lot of
broke.
teams script plays. We know
Yeah,
that
finally
they
broke.
have a script to start
You know
the
this
ball game.
already.
And
I play
typically
football.
those scripts go between 12 and
Hey,
24,
who that is playing that
25
music?
plays.
You got your voice
Down
shit?
2 touchdowns early. Probably not very deep into
Who
their
got
script.
that music
I think
playing?
that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet. And
I don't
try
think
and get
Antonio
those
got his voice
offense on
shit.
this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points get that 0 off the board. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Baldwin. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Wilson on 1st down. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. A minute 59 to go in the first half. Back to CenturyLink Field after this. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know
Wilson
me.
get his
Normally,
ass
don't have a lot
popped.
of empathy for the QB, right? In this case,
This man, he ain't got no fucking pad protection right
I don't know
now.
how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. 3rd and long, it's Wilson.
Oh, come here, another one. Get up. Get up. Awuzie got 4 picks. They ain't even been 2 quarters yet.
I think we're set up for a wild month of January. It seems like this season more than others. We've had a
Let's
number of
go,
teams
man.
that
That ball
maybe
for
say, hey,
get
they're the
us.
Super Bowl favorites. Kind of the Rams are
NFL record. Stop throwing it over there to that ball,
the
man.
Saints, and now, heck, maybe even the Texans or the Bears could claim that moniker.
Yeah, it's going to make for a wild month of January. And you just wonder right now, are we missing a team or two that's just a little bit outside the playoff hunt? Could they get hot and be those teams you don't want to play and carry that momentum all the way to the Super Bowl?
Oh,
yes, I'm looking at the Indianapolis Colts as one of those teams.
This is, bro. Good
Here's
defense.
a pass on 1st down. It's knocked away and
Good defense,
incomplete.
yeah, right there.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Come on, we gotta get Zeke in the game, man. We gotta get Zeke in the game.
Prescott to throw it.
There you go, right there. That's what he needs. That's all he needed right there. That's all he needed right there. Hot team.
Nice pick up there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
On 1st and 10, Prescott.
Oh, boy, come on, man.
Threw it into coverage, almost picked, but instead they'll keep it on 2nd down.
You're down 2 touchdowns. You just know defensively you absolutely have to come up with a big play. That nearly was one right there.
Looked over at the sideline immediately after the drop and just saw the dejection. They felt it. They thought he had it. Unfortunately, couldn't come up with it. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. And again, it's Prescott. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner.
I knew he was going to get him one. I knew he was going to get him one.
6-yard line. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Have 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it.
Bro, what you doing? Ain't no running.
He hasn't been able to do so.
You cannot run the ball.
Just a yard on the pickup
You will
there.
not
Bring
run the
up
ball.
A 2nd and 9.
That's something
I
that
don't think
you
any of
will
us were
not
surprised that
do.
they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Wilson.
No, he's dropping.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It'll be a gain of 16 for number 16. An inaugural trip to the red zone here for the Seahawks. 1st and 10 at the 19. They'll toss it out to Carson. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Tackle made there by Chidobe Awuzie.
We got number 24 seconds,
I
boy.
like
What
the
you gonna
call.
do?
Inside the red zone, running the toss.
Now you won't call
Why?
timeout.
They want to get to the edges. They want to see if guys who don't normally make a lot of tackles are willing to actually do that. That usually means the guy's in the cornerback position.
On second down, Wilson.
Ah!
He's got it.
Fuck.
Zone for the Seahawk touchdown.
Fuck.
Tyler
He got it.
as the first half is winding down. And the Seahawks able to make this a close game again.
Pound the stone right away.
Sebastian Janikowski on for the PAT. And oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake.
Boy, what is you doing?
He is
Who
not
raised
going to
you?
get in here. So the decision to go for two does not pay off as they're unable to cut any further into their deficit.
Who raised you? Who told you to do that? Who told you that was okay, my nigga?
Out to kick is Janikowski. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
Well, partner, as the Cowboys come back out here, I want to ask you to assess the season. The first couple months of the year for Dallas starting to look like they'd be sitting at home in January. Then the Amari Cooper trade comes. They breeze through November unbeaten, part of a 5-game winning streak, but then a real head-scratcher, Week 15, they get shut out in Indianapolis.
You just wonder if all the wins that got them there, those 5, which were all tough, physical, hard-hitting.
Why did he throw the ball like that? That's crazy.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. On first down, Wilson.
No, sir.
Knocked away and incomplete.
No, sir, you will
Tyler
not.
Lockett was the target there. And it's second down.
You will not.
So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. On the left hash, this from 48 yards. And this will not have the distance to get there. Short, no good, just under the crossbar. And this score will stay right where it is.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10. They start on the ground with Elliott. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting Cowboys out on top. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
We'll
Out
switch
come
it
the
up a little
Cowboys
bit.
now
You
as
hear
he'll
me?
go on offense first here in this third quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation.
Bobby Wagner is not playing.
Without a doubt,
That boy is on a mission.
something else.
That boy is on a mission. I see you though, Bob. I'm gonna break one of your ass though.
Again, it's Elliott. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Man, come on, man.
And his guys will take over.
Man, come on, man.
First possession of the
Come on, kid. That is crazy.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing it.
We gonna bring that buddy though. We gonna get to that quarterback. You ain't even gonna get the ball.
It's like they've been on roller skates this entire game.
Yeah.
The way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Here's Wilson. He'll lock it with a grab over the middle. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
On 3rd down, Wilson. Here's another interception.
Let's go.
Linebacker Jalen Smith, and they will take over at the 29-yard line. Well, some news that gave us a chuckle, and we could all use that around the holiday season. Josh Johnson, a great story. He was back home in Oakland when the Redskins called to see if he'd like to join him for the remainder of the season.
That was me the whole week.
So how did he get to know his new teammates?
That was me the whole week, bro.
He turned to the Madden game, Charles.
Yeah, and that's how you learn who they are, right? Learn what they do, have some tendencies, get some ideas about their speed and what they do well and maybe what they don't do so well. And it really helped him acclimate and get himself a big victory
man. We have to wear them down. I need Ezekiel in this game, bro.
Also related to Marshawn Lynch of the Oakland Raiders.
You have to wear. We gotta wear them down, man.
Across the 30 to the 32.
Shit.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the
My
numbers.
boy ain't been in this game all day, man. Like,
you and I both think this takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Prescott down.
oh,
He couldn't hang on to it through
fuck,
the contact. Incomplete.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away.
me. Sit right there.
And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line. And the Seahawks get ready to trot out on the field. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And they got Parmesan seasoning over it.
Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step
instead
ahead,
of the sauce.
Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And then Dixon left side. And he gets it up to the 10-yard line here. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion. But he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Now Wilson on 2nd down. Pressure comes and Wilson's going to go down.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in third and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
Now, the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
On third down, it's Carson. And not much there as he gets it up to about the 5-yard line. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on fourth down. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on fourth down. They'll indeed go for it with Wilson.
Oh!
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 19, and he will bring it back to about the 11-yard line.
What up, Ray?
Now in Seattle, Washington. It's the Cowboys with a football. They'll be looking to tack onto their lead as we get set.
What up, man? You feel me? I thought you got out line, fool. Everything you throw, I'm picking it up, man. Zeke, he too spread out.
10th carry now for Elliott.
Man, they won't let Zeke do nothing, man.
Got to figure now after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy.
They don't want to let Zeke do nothing.
Covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
That's crazy, but they don't want to let Zeke do nothing. When I say nothing, I mean nothing. Ah, shit. But my fucking back hurt like a motherfucker. 11 Flint play right now. What up, Mercs? About 9 or 10. I'll get him up.
They go to Elliott again.
Let's go.
Get him inside the 5 here, just
when Ray ass get back on.
He's able to get most of what he needed
Shit,
on the carry there. 7 yards on the game.
Oh yeah, I just had got on that bitch. We just got out that motherfucker. Shit, I'm gonna hop back on that bitch in a minute. Just want to get some Madden play online right quick. Come on. Come on.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott.
Oh, they didn't let us do that.
No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up fourth down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there.
They would not let Zeke get nothing.
To the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Play man Merc.
Fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. And his kick is right there. It's good. And that will extend their lead here to 17-6. A big one there. That gives them a little cushion and makes it a 2-score game.
Yeah, bled a little time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board, but that won't beat us.
Oh, we're going to run this one back.
The back of the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. Here come the Seahawks now, set to take over on offense. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. It's caught on the left side by Baldwin. And down he'll go at the 25.
If I wouldn't have stopped, I would have picked it.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense.
I would have picked it.
It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. On on second down. Here's Wilson.
Come here.
That's
Oh,
incomplete.
man.
Nearly another pick. My goodness.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an
crazy.
interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time.
Make sure y'all drop a like on the video too, bro. Appreciate it.
The Seahawks on third down. They've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This will be 3rd and 5.
Come on, man. Two more stops because I know they're going to go.
Throwing is Wilson.
Oh, he got me. Oh, he got me.
And it's Bennett.
He got me.
Taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
He got me too,
A
man.
big third down conversion with a gain of 28. They go play action with Wilson. He lets it fly for Lockett. This is caught inside the 15.
Come on.
Goes for 36 yards.
What's going on?
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on first
Ball
and 10.
turn it up.
Time for a break. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this.
They say they turn it up.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down.
Come on, that probably been me,
That would
bro.
have been big in the end zone if he could have held
Clown.
on. Instead, it's second
Man,
down.
Trying to decipher what's going on out there because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Yes, several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown, and frankly, that should have been another pick right there. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Throwing again, Wilson.
Oh, boy, I was looking at him the whole way. The whole way. That is defense at its best. That's defense at its best. That is defense at its best, bro.
7 picks he's thrown in this game.
For real.
That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
And I know that the most recent
sorry,
time
Mr.
it
Harden.
happened, the guy who threw him, he won a Heisman Trophy in college, so sometimes you just have a lousy game. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad career, but when you're talking about one game, 7, you're right, not lucky at all.
Ooh-wee.
Yeah, Ty Detmer the last to do it in 2001 to throw 7 picks. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
Throwing here, Prescott. That's into the hands of Gallup over the middle. And able to get it across the 10 to the
I had a
15.
bad game too, but he had
Trying to find some space to operate, and now they'll have it. A gain of 12, a big first down to get away from the end zone.
See, I got a lot of Madden niggas. I'll be fucking
good as they come up 1st and 10.
Cause like I don't really play 2K like that. I will play 2K, but I play Madden over 2K any day. Come on, they stopping my boy.
Familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
got to figure the rush is going to be fierce again as they come up 2nd and 13. On 2nd down, Elliott. And he's going to be taken down right at about the 15-yard line. Give him 2 yards that time, and it's going to leave him with a 3rd and 11 situation. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
On 3rd down, Elliott. And he's going to be taken down right at about the 15-yard line. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down. Out now comes the Cowboys punter, standing just about on his own goal line. A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
Got some garlic parmesan when you're from fucking
and you know you prime the
Johnny's
all week in your own home facility. No one thinks we can do this.
That's all I eat. Is garlic
right here in this room, and then you go on the road, band together, and get it done.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL.
I had 22 rushing yards. That nigga had 6.
On EASports.com.
But I had seven interceptions on
so
that
long,
nigga.
everybody.
Mr. Harvey, I feel bad for the nigga. Mouth and smash. Put on that piece of mine. Hawaiian punch shit. One win.
Sounds like I see you finna. Hey, I'm on your turf again. This, that, you from the back of the. I got a girl, Brett. She go to better.
I said Hawaiian punch.
I go in back of the. They all from that. My diamonds, they all look at. This, that. I go to better on back. Demon on flats. I got a in the back. Haters, they talk.
Hawaiian punch.
I'm a cave back. 100K. I found out where you lay at. I got the lurking and they hate cats. Pockets stay fat. I got the from the block and they scamming, they know what banks at. I got the work on the avenue, they know what tanks at. I got the live in the mansion, they know what that. I got some that's up in the jet and they know what that. I came on top of the building, yeah, we had a plan. We came on top of the building, yeah, we never ran. Down there, thought that I had a fan. Oh, hey. 10 o'clock, got a flight out, yeah, I'm going back out to Japan. I got 2 Billy truck and a bitch door with a land. Bruce Wayne, I'm Batman. Batman, I'm best man. I got my best man. I got my... I go to hotels when I step out, yeah, your boy got a doorman. I go to
We get 2
nightclubs,
wins in the
yeah, they call me
motherfucking
the
room.
madman. I ain't no
Oh, shit.
madman. I just go crazy, man. Go hard, can't face, man. Choppers, rip wasteland.
Man, that shit take it. Every time my shit run out, they take it right out my
EA
car.
Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and
I
the
know I'd
very
be gonna
wonderful
put that shit on there.
AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Obviously, they do everything big here in Dallas, and the introduction to the Cowboys, no exception. They're set for football in Big D as their guys will do battle with Drew Brees and the New Orleans Saints.
I know. I look like the Saints.
The kickoff.
What you do? You got a mic. Out of any team.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Out of any team, you go and pick the Saints. Why are you so mad?
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it could be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Breeze now on 1st down. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. And he takes this down deep on the Cowboys side of the field. A big play. Breeze finding Thomas. 44 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down.
Ready. You waiting?
Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Demarcus Lawrence in there to get him for what will be a loss of 13 yards. Third and long now after the sack of Breeze, and the Saints up against it here. Shotgun now for Breeze. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
Come on, man.
Incomplete. He was trying to get it to his running back, Alvin Kamara. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. From the gun, it's Breeze. Over the middle, complete. That's Carr. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. In for the score. And the Saints take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game.
What are you doing, dude?
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. That'll be taken in the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
Oh, just a beaut.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Second down, Prescott. And a hit jarred it loose.
What?
It's incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit
Don't
back
you be
and see the
lying
ball
to
coming out of the quarterback's hands. Guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you go make a play on the football.
Third and long for Prescott. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the return will stop right around the 25.
Well, it's third and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
The football going back to the New Orleans Saints. I wanted to ask you, Charles, for the Saints, how do you think they stack up against the other teams near the top of the NFC, the Rams, the Bears? Where do you think they figure in?
Well, they can score well enough that if the Rams set a heavy pace, they can go out and they can score with them and stay right there. They have enough defense that if Chicago makes it a low-scoring defensive affair, they got enough defense to win that way. So my answer in short order is they stack up with anyone. In a lot of ways, I think everyone has to figure out they stack up with New Orleans.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Jalen Smith coming on the blitz. He gets him for a loss of 7.
Well, that was point-counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on 1st and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
Now Breeze throwing on second down. That's caught. It's Thomas. Able to get 9 out of that pitch and catch, but now 3rd and goal. How about the first quarter he's putting together out wide? Pretty impressive.
I think that he likes the fact that we're playing this as a day game. You know, some guys, they respond better in the evenings for some reason it builds up. For this guy, day game, and he is off and running. You're exactly right. 100 might be conservative with the start that he's had here in the first quarter.
Yeah, by the numbers, he's on pace for 200-plus right now. And the first play will be a field goal try. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And this is no good. Close, but he misses just left of the upright. And this score will stay right where it is. And that one, my goodness, that was almost too easy.
Yeah, and you're not going to have too many attempts shorter than that one. I don't think anyone got a finger on it. That's about as bad a miss as you can have.
Here's the Dallas offense now, heading back out onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. It's just going outside. The football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Takes this to the 27. Give him 4 yards.
Nope. I want to.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
A third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it. Now, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They'll run it with Elliott. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. He got 29 yards that time. The give is to Elliott. And past the 30 down to about the 27. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled him up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 13 yards as the quick slant keeps the drive moving. The first opportunity in the red zone for the Cowboys. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 15. This is Elliott. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. We're back to Arlington right after this timeout. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break.
Here we go, 46, 46. Here we go, 48. 26. 26.
To throw is Prescott. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. As his guys are in for 6. And the Cowboys are now just an extra point away from moving out in front. Bouncing back nicely from that bad opening drive where he threw the interception. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field and into the end zone.
So obviously his confidence was never lost, and that's a good thing to see. Great quality to have, and you absolutely must maintain that as a quarterback. But I have to think that they're probably still on the script that they prepared for this game. Just the second drive. They've worked on these plays all week in practice. Put them to good use on that one.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And they have to feel like they missed on an opportunity for points last time when they couldn't connect on that short field goal drive.
And no doubt about it, because they were counting on those points. In today's NFL, let's face it, that's really a chip shot, right?
That's anything inside 40.
Yeah, they're counting on that going through the post. But we've seen it happen to teams before. Some of the best kickers in the world can miss kicks like that. Can they come back now and redeem themselves?
They're throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
Ray said he let his friend play the game right now. I don't know what jab went. I just told him I was going to play a couple games of Madden. Wait for everybody to come back.
Breeze again here on 2nd and 10.
He
will go down.
See, I was supposed to be part of that blitz. I dropped back and covered. He took one of them receivers.
They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
3rd and long now after the sack of Breeze, and the Saints up against it here.
Yeah, this should have been a pick.
Working from the gun, it's Breeze. He's going to loft one deep left side.
Like that. Defense. Let's go.
Had some position but couldn't hold on, and it brings up 4th down.
Let's go.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted the flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that
I
flag
got
in the
7
back
picks
pocket.
on the nigga last game. I can't believe he still wants to go through
Here's
with
Austin.
it.
Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass. Defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action, and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out.
It's coming now.
They'll start the drive with Elliott. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. Tackle is made by Cameron Jordan.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on 1st down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
When an offense reads blitz, it doesn't matter where it's coming from. Tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game. Oh, my. When all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback.
Well, I'm back. I'm about to sit back and slow.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Man, get your hand
we got
on my
a second here.
shoes.
Let's go back to Week 15. Following the win over Green Bay for Chicago, happiness rained down on the field. The Bears claiming the NFC North title, but one Bear took his celebration to an extreme. I know you saw this.
Yes, I certainly did. Charles Leno Jr., left tackle for the Chicago Bears, got down on a knee and proposed to his girlfriend Jennifer. So
why did I do that when I had Omari wide?
His proposal accepted by Jennifer, who will now be Mrs. Jennifer Leno Jr. No, Junior.
No, Junior. By the way, smart move because she's not going to say no in front of 60,000 people.
Well, I've seen it happen before. Not pretty, but not in this case.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott.
What y'all gonna do?
And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now, just under 30 seconds to go in this 1st half.
That's crazy.
Marshawn Lattimore right there on the coverage. He was draped all over it. So on 4th down, here's Chris Jones to punt it away. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. Now the Saints offense, they get ready to go back to work here. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Ready, 90, attack!
They begin on the ground with Kamara. And he finds some space past the 25 to the 27. And before this 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. As they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Breeze to throw on 2nd down. Airing it out deep for Smith.
Oh,
It's incomplete. Clock stops with
I knew he was going. I knew he was going to try to go
left.
that deep. That's why I went on here and gunned it out there.
The Saints on 3rd
Stop playing
down.
with
Just
me,
1
Bo.
for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3.
Now, if you go a little deeper than I'm expecting, then I'm going to have to do something like this.
Now Breeze. Flushed out right. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. Here's Thomas Morstead now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Now Austin.
Face mask, can we get that maybe? So?
You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the inline. Out come the Cowboys now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Now a play fake here on first down. He's going to launch this thing down the field. And it's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Trying to cover Cooper there a little too closely.
And he's such a tough cover because he runs his route so well. Hard to stay with him and hard to figure out exactly where the break points are. And in this case, he created another pass interference call.
He'll be stopped short of the 25. The nice move couldn't free him. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Snow is coming, right? Hope this is coming, right?
Here we go. 180. 47.
Now it's a bootleg with Prescott.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
The Cowboys on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 6.
Let me hit the pro. Let me hit the pro down.
Prescott from the gun.
Let me hit the pro down. He ain't, hit the pro down. He ain't gonna miss it. He's going to run this route like a pro.
This offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward.
And another thing that makes a comeback route really effective is that oftentimes after you've made the initial move, receivers breaking away from the defensive back, and that makes it a really tough play to defend. A nice chunk of yardage picked up there.
Here's Elliott. Man, this
good. He stayed with it.
They'll lose yardage.
Back at the 17. He's a smart man.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Now Elliott.
That's that heartbreaker, though. That's that heartbreaker, though. Oh, man, I fucked up.
He gets it to the 1.
I fucked
out of
up.
bounds right there. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal.
I fucked up.
One receiver to the left is Cooper.
Hey, we're going right there. We're going right there. Here we go, 46, 46.
Oh, man. I'm tripping.
Yeah, that'll set him back.
Ooh, I'm tripping hard.
The delay of game.
I messed up with my expectation. He took my receiver away.
1st and goal.
Oh, yeah, you tripping anyway. Move to the wrong side, bro.
After the penalty, it's Elliott. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal.
Let's see, do this look familiar to
Be
you.
interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of
and this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown.
Hey, the man.
In for the score. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead.
Hey, the man.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 8. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Now the attention turns to the Saints offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed.
Come on, bro.
To get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second half?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
They run it again with Kamara. And he's got
What the hell?
And he's got daylight. It's a
I ain't never in my life seen no shit like that.
Touchdown, New Orleans. A big play there. 70 yards. And the Saints move back within a couple of the lead. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
And this will be caught as they convert here for 2.
They're back in the game.
Still time to work with on the clock, but they wanted a tie now, and they got it.
And I love their aggressiveness. Go ahead and get it done, get the game tied. Now your team has the momentum, and you're staring across the field saying, let's see if you can match us.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The offense for the Cowboys now working their way back onto the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll try and get the running game going with Elliott.
I
get this one up to the 26. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, they held him to a short gain on that one, and it almost felt like on that first run, they were trying to just throw the jab at him. So how do you stop the jab? Get closer and smother it, just as they did on that last play.
It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
When we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
We're going to 54. 186.
They'll run with Elliott. Finding some room at midfield. Ezekiel Elliott.
Gotta get your back for that, bud. Gotta get your back for that, bud. Yeah.
65 yards.
Gotta get your back for that, bud. On me.
And on that long run, maybe the defense
Get your back for that, bro.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because
I
those types
probably
of
missed
plays,
it.
when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
The extra point up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Out is the Saints offense now as they get ready to take over here. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
A very good move, but for a relatively modest gain out near the 32. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Again, it's Kamara.
I ran that breeze just in case it was a PA. I won't.
Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave them with a 3rd and about 3 to go. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. Here's Breeze to throw. Pressure gets there this time for the sack.
Let's go.
With a big-time sack on 3rd down.
He was going to throw it to Kamara, too. He was just going to throw it to Kamara.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Step up, man. Defense win games, baby. Defense win games, baby.
Gotta have this one.
Defense win games, baby.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by the
defense win motherfucking game.
And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
Okay, it was 4th down, but you still had time here in the
defense
4th quarter.
Win games,
Instead,
baby.
they make the decision to go for it on their own side of the field. And this ball
games,
winds up getting intercepted.
Baby. I'm telling you.
And they'll get him down right about the 20. A.J. Klein on the tackle there. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. Officially, no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
I really want to go ahead and,
dome
check this nigga,
far,
get him out of here, you heard me?
As we come up on a big 3rd down.
I really just want to dome check and get you out of here.
Time for
I gotta
a break.
play it careful.
We're back to see what happens after
I gotta
this.
play it real careful. So I'm gonna do this.
Now this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Now Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. Elliott a 1st down and more. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Cowboys use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point.
That's money. What money look like?
Right down the middle, and the lead now up to 14.
What money look like?
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
What?
This will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense.
Denver Bar, remember, defense win games. You have to beat my defense. I really don't even like playing offense. I like playing defense.
Hits his target, left side.
I love playing defense.
A gain of 32 that time. 1st down now, but that clock rolling.
Let me show you what.
I'm not sure how this drive's going to
now, let me
end.
show you how I adjust
the
stuff like that.
There. A nice
That was a
attacking
good
play.
pass, though.
They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
He's going to let it fly.
Watch how I adjust to stuff like
and
that.
That should do it. Picked off by Jeff Heath.
Watch how I adjust to everything. What?
He couldn't get the hook up there.
They make you play my game.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here.
See how I switched from zone to man to man? You didn't even know it?
I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they got it going today.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
I don't know what is he thinking?
Well, Prescott here to throw. He's going to air one out.
Come on, Amari. You know this you, bro.
Thought he might have had it. Instead, 2nd down.
Man.
Despite the lead here in the 4th, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all, and to me it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead? Or do you try and extend it because you always feel like the other team can come back?
Extend it. Have some fun.
So while the offense has had a big day, no one on that side of the ball is excited about seeing a loss like that. Their goal, to make every play positive. And when you have a bad one like that, your next goal is to not let it spiral into more.
Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Come on!
And it is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. Jason Garrett might be wanting to reconsider the decision to go for it there. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape.
Man. I don't care nowhere to see. The boy got up there. You did this shit. Don't get mad.
Hey, chill.
One final try here for Breeze. Now a desperation throw. And this is intercepted. That should do it. Picked off down at the 10. And Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve.
That's 2 in a row. 2 times in a row. You feel me?
Very good about that victory.
GG, bro. Hey, make sure you go look me up on YouTube at I Am Legendary XX 2.0. I'm live streaming right now. Go drop a like on the video. You are on YouTube. Taking the L. But it's cool. It's all in fun.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Cowboys as we sign off and say so long from Arlington.
On me. That's what that's what you call a dub right there. You talk about a dub, you know what I'm saying? What time is it? It's 7:30. Good game though, bro. That's how you talk up dubs. Yeah. I don't even play online as much. I've lost 2 games And I'm on a 4-win streak right now. Ain't bad, but it ain't hella good neither. I will play some of those. Yeah, what the business here? I'm gonna play. One game,
Start your week by installing your game plan.
Not this. I'll be back, people.